Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with me today. So for today's video, what we're doing is a full face of makeup, but I am doing one side full of Tom Ford, and then I'm doing the other side of my face full of Tom Ford dupes that are not only Tom Ford dupes, but they are clean makeup products. And as you guys know, I am, kind of crazy and a fanatic about skincare. I really take care of my skin. That is my passion. I love skincare. I love anything to do with the skin. So I am very, picky about what I put on my skin and ingredients that I put on my skin. And if you follow kind of my journey throughout YouTube, you kind of see a change in what type of products I really use. And that includes makeup. I have found that, healthier makeup, good for your skin makeup that doesn't have a lot of like chemicals and just crap in it is amazing. It has made my skin better and it's just healthier and better for you. So I love clean makeup products. I really think that you can get the same, similar, if not better makeup than if you spend, insane amount of money on, higher end makeup. You can get the exact same look and be taking care of your skin at the same time. So that is what we're doing today. We're gonna hang out, play with some makeup, Tom Ford side, clean makeup on the other side. We'll compare, see if we can really tell a difference. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Let's get started. All right, we're gonna start out with foundation first, obviously. On one side, I'm gonna use the new Tom Ford, the Bronze Glow. This just came out. And I'm gonna use the new Tom Ford Glow Tinted Moisturizer. Again, this just came out. This is a tinted moisturizer. It gives that glow, hydrated look to the skin. This is gonna go on the Tom Ford side. So I'm gonna take a pump of this Bronze Glow. It looks like this, and I'm going to apply it to this side of my face. This again is just kind of supposed to give your skin that extra glow underneath of foundation, but this is meant to give the skin that bronzy look. Okay, so there is the Bronze Glow on its own. I'm gonna take the Tom Ford now, the Glow Tinted Moisturizer, and I'm gonna put that right on top as my foundation. And it looks like this. And I'm just going to apply that just like I would, any tinted moisturizer. I always apply these kind of products just with my hand and just kind of blend it in. Try to do half of my nose. All right, so that is the Tom Ford side. This side is just skincare. I'm going to do this side now with a combination of the Revision IntelliShade True Physical, which is a tinted moisturizer, and I'm gonna mix it with the Color Science Face Shield Bronze, which is again another SPF, but it's tinted and it gives that same amazing bronzy glow to the skin. So I love mixing these two together to ultimately give me that, bronzy look. And again, the Revision is skincare and SPF and coverage in one. That's why I'm so obsessed with it. And then I just take the Bronze Color Science and I literally put it right on top of the IntelliShade and mix those two together. And I'm gonna apply that to the side. And with this, I don't need technically another foundation. It's my tinted moisturizer and skincare and SPF in one. So I'm just gonna blend that in to that side of my face. I'm telling you, it's the best combination. All right, so there's both sides of my face, Tom Ford side, and then the Revision mixed with my Color Science. And you can see they both give a really pretty bronzy glow, but, and I'm not just saying this, I feel like the SPF side looks more natural, whereas the Tom Ford side looks a little bit more makeup-y, if you know what I mean. But you can see that they both really do the same thing to the skin, but this side is actual skincare and SPF. And then this side, well, one, there was no SPF on this side other than like the SPF 15, like a chemical SPF in the Tom Ford, which you do not want to use as your SPF anyway. So this side, you would need to put an SPF underneath and then add both those products on top. This side is straight skincare and SPF, and you get the same effect. All right, let's move on to our eyes next. As I shared with you guys in my dupe video, the Tom Ford cream eyeshadow in the shade Minimalist is the exact same as the MAC Bare Study MAC Pro Longwear. They're literally identical. So I'm gonna take the Tom Ford one and we're gonna put it on the Tom Ford side here. And this is what I do just to kind of prime and just prep my eyelids for eyeshadow application. Then we're gonna take the MAC Paint Pot in Bare Study and put it on this side. But you can see the color of them is identical, and if you watched my dupe video, I swatched them and everything. You can see they are the same. All right, moving on to eyeshadow next. I pulled out the Tom Ford, the famous Cocoa Mirage eyeshadow palette. This is such a great palette. It's like an everyday neutral matte look. I love it. So we're gonna use this on the Tom Ford side today, and I was kind of searching around and thinking what I could really use that's going to be similar to that, and I pulled out the Glow Skin Beauty palette, which I love Glow Skin Beauty. Their makeup is so good. It's one of my favorite, more clean, you know, mineral makeup brands. And this palette right here, this is the Elemental eyeshadow palette. I love it. It is all matte. It is all neutral. I use this all the time. I was like, oh, I could get, you know, a very similar look to the Tom Ford Cocoa Mirage. So that's what we're gonna play with today. So I'm gonna start out with the Tom Ford side first. And I'm just gonna take this white shade right here, and we're gonna apply that to the lid. And then I'm gonna take this light brown shade right here. We're gonna put this into the crease and just kind of sweep it back and forth in the crease. And then I'm gonna take this matte brown shade right here. It's a deeper, darker brown. I'm gonna get that and just apply that to the outer V portion. And then I'm gonna take the Glow Skin Beauty and we're gonna take this light shade right down here. This is more of like a pinky white, but it's very similar. We're gonna use that on the lid on the other side. I actually prefer this color because the Tom Ford's like pretty white, where I like a good light neutral on the lid. This one just kind of looks a little bit more softer on the lid. It's not so white. It's like a creamy white. And then I'm gonna take a light brown in this palette. Again, these are all mattes. And I'm gonna take this in the crease on this side. And then taking a darker brown over here, I'm gonna do the exact same thing, pick up a little of the darker brown, and we're just going to deepen up the outer V and just kind of darken that outside portion up a little bit. All right, and there we have both sides. Can you honestly even tell that much of a difference? I feel like they look so much alike when they're on your eyes. So again, you can get a very, very similar look using better products. So there we are with the eyeshadow. I am going to move on to eyeliner next, and I'm just gonna use one eyeliner on both sides. This is really the only eyeliner I ever use. It's the 100% pure, creamy, long-lasting eyeliner, the one I talk about all the time. I'm going to use this in the waterline, and I'm just gonna do this on both sides. And then I'm also going to push this on the lash line, and then we're gonna smudge it out with my smoky liner brush that I always talk about too. This is the smoky eyeliner brush that is a must if you like a softer eyeliner look. I got all my friends on this brush and this eyeliner. Seriously, my friends are like, how is your eyeliner so perfect and so smoky and smudgy and, you know, not harsh? And I'm like, you guys, you need the 100% pure eyeliner and you need this brush. The combination is the best. So they all ran out and got the combination of those and were like texting me and we're like, oh my gosh, Brie, this is the best eyeliner combination. I'm like, yep. Okay, so eyeliner is on both sides. I'm gonna curl my lashes next. And I'm gonna do the same mascara on both sides because it's just my favorite. The MAC Giga Black Lash first. I always do one coat of this first, and then I go and I use my Lash Paradise on top. I just love, I don't know, I love that combination together. It makes my lashes perfect. All right, so there the upper eye look is all done. Look at that, you guys. Tom Ford, Glow Skin Beauty on the eyes. I mean, can you even tell a difference? So next we're gonna move on to concealer. I'm gonna use my favorite concealer of all time, the Dermablend Cover Care Full Coverage. This is just, oh, it's the best concealer ever. I'm gonna use this on both sides because I do have a Tom Ford concealer and I don't like it. I don't like his concealers really ever. So I'm gonna apply this just on both sides where I normally apply my concealer. This is very full coverage. You don't need a lot and it just blends in so seamlessly with your skin. So I just take it around a little bit and brighten up the little smile lanes and then a little bit under the eyes. But even when I have no foundation on, like I really don't on this side, it just blends in so well and doesn't stand out like you're wearing concealer. You know what I mean? How some concealers kind of don't blend in with your skin. This one really does. So even on those, you know, no foundation, no makeup days, you can still spot conceal and kind of get rid of dark circles, and it's perfect. And I was just sharing with you guys in my last video. Did you see my last video? I posted on my top favorite under eye setting powders because I try so many. And as you guys know, that is like a make it or break it for makeup. I personally have to set my under eye because if not, my concealer tends to shift or move around. I don't have dry skin, I have more oily skin. So I definitely just need to lightly set everything. So what we're gonna use today is the Tom Ford, the illuminating powder. It looks like this. We're gonna use that on the Tom Ford side, and then I'm gonna use my Well People Bio Brightener on the other side, and it looks like this. So very, very similar tone. I am obsessed with this Well People one. It's been a favorite of mine for years, and I've been pulling it out again more and more often. I love it. If you have dry skin and you are afraid to put powder under your eyes, this one is so insanely light and does not cake up, does not make you look drier. It is the best. That I can attest to because I have friends that have super dry skin and they love this powder. So let's use the Tom Ford side first. I'm going to get some of this powder onto my beauty blender, and I'm gonna set on this side. And this powder does give a very brightening, you know, illuminated look to the under eye, you can see. And then turning my beauty blender around to the other side, I'm being very careful here. I'm gonna use the Well People. I'm gonna pick up some of that, and we're gonna put it on this side. And again, this is very, very illuminating and, you know, just brightening and so lightweight. It just perfects the under eye, or honestly anywhere. You can apply this all over your face, down the T-zone, whatever you want. Okay, so there we have that step. Are we seeing any difference? You guys have to let me know in the comments while I'm going through all these different steps. Like if you see anything that looks so different or one side really stands out as better, I wanna know. So you guys have to let me know in the comments for sure. All right, I'm gonna take the Osmosis Pressed Base. This is the natural dark, and I have to just kind of dab this over my T-zone because I do that every single day. This is like by far my favorite face powder of life. There is nothing that even comes close to this for coverage and setting your makeup, and I always just kind of set the T-zone with this powder because even though I want everything to be glowy, this just sets everything so perfectly and does not look dry or heavy or cakey or any of that. Okay, so we're gonna finish up the under eyes right now. I'm gonna just finish up with sweeping a little of the Tom Ford, the light brown shade. I'm gonna take that under this eye and just smudge that out. And then going back to the glow skin side, I'm gonna take that light brown shade over here, and I'm gonna get some of that and sweep it on this side. And then taking my MAC Gigablade Lash Mascara, I'm gonna finish off both of the sides with this on the lower lashes. Okay, so moving on to face products now, we're gonna pull out some bronzers. I actually talked about this dupe way back, like a while back. I did a whole dupe video with clean makeup, and I talked about this, which I actually just did a dupe video on the La Mer bronzer and talked about this. It's funny how when you have so many different bronzers, how a lot of them start looking very similar. You're like, So what we're talking about is the Tom Ford bronzer in Gold Dust, and it looks like this. It is very similar to the Glow Skin Beauty, the bronzer in Sunlight. So similar, you guys. Let me do a swatch next to each other and you will see what I'm talking about. The Glow Skin Beauty one comes off way more smooth. When you're using minerals, it just creates a more natural, smooth finish on the skin. I always notice that now when I'm playing with different products. But you can see right here, Glow Skin Beauty is on this side, and then the Tom Ford is right here. They are extremely similar on the skin. I mean, you can even see it in the swatches. They are very much alike, but again, the Glow Skin is so smooth compared to the Tom Ford even. All right, let's start with the Tom Ford side first, and actually I have a bronzer brush dupe for you here. You guys know how I love the Chanel contour brush, right? I love the shape of it. I love how it easily just applies bronzer. It's a great shape. I love as well the Alama Pure This is their bronzer brush. And Alma Pure is another one of my favorite, more clean mineral makeup brands. They're amazing. They have this brush that literally is very, very similar to the Chanel. It's the same shape. It's actually a little fluffier and I love it. So I'm gonna use the Chanel on one side, we'll use this one on the other side, but it's a really good brush dupe. So starting with the Tom Ford, let's pick up some of the Gold Dust bronzer onto the brush and we're gonna sweep it onto this side of the face. Okay, there is the Tom Ford side. So let's pull out the Glow Skin Beauty Sunlight and a different brush here. This is the Alma Pure bronzer brush. We're gonna pick up some of this and just do the exact same thing. Apply it to this side. All right, now let's compare the bronzers. Can you see a difference with the bronzers? Honestly, like I said, they look so similar, but in my opinion, I really do think that the Glow Skin Beauty one is smoother on my skin. I don't know if it comes across on camera, you guys will have to let me know, but Tom Ford side right here, Glow Skin Beauty side right here. So let's move on to blush. So just like I talked about in that dupe video that I just posted, we're gonna use the Tom Ford Love Lust, which is a beautiful peachy pink. It is identical to another Glow Skin Beauty product. This is the blush in Sweet, and it again is a beautiful, beautiful peachy pink, but this is all minerals. I'm gonna put the Love Lust on first. You guys will see this is such a, just like a amazing, just peachy pink, beautiful blush. I've used this for years. I love it. I love a good peachy pink, you know that. And then the Glow Skin Beauty blush in the shade Sweet. We're gonna pop on this side. This side is a little bit lighter, and I'd say a little bit pinkier. The Tom Ford side comes off a little peachier. The Glow Skin comes off a little bit pinkier on my skin. All right, so there is the Glow Skin blush in Sweet, and then there is the Tom Ford blush in Love Lust. You can see they're both a gorgeous peachy pink, and they look very similar. All right, moving on to a good old highlighter, you guys. This is the Tom Ford shade in Illuminate. Now I actually have two of these, and I used to love this highlighter so much. So his shade in Illuminates are always a duo. They are like a contour shade and a highlight, and then this one is like a blush and a highlight, but they're always the same highlight. The formula is the same in all of them. They're just a different, like, other duo shade. The highlight is gorgeous. I've loved this for years. It gives you that like wet skin look. It's not, you know, heavy on the skin. It's not shimmery or shiny or anything like that. It just, you know, gives you that natural like skin glowing look. But an exact dupe for this, I mean, honestly, to the T, the formula, everything, is that Tower 28. This is their highlighter, and it is identical. It feels identical. It looks identical on the skin. It's identical. And Tower 28 is a clean makeup brand. So love that. I'm gonna get my finger into the Tom Ford here. Get my finger into the Tom Ford. And I'm just gonna pick up some of this highlight and apply it to my cheekbone on this side. And you can see it just melts into your skin, blends in, gives your skin the most amazing glow, which I am all about a natural glowing highlight. I am not into those like stripe of highlights and all these like crazy powder, just insane highlights. I just want my skin to glow, and I want something that melts in and just looks like skin. I've been in love with that one for years. And then I found other brands that are very similar, like the RMS Living Luminizer, and then recently this, which is honestly, the formula even is the same. So I am going to get some of that on this side, and we're gonna pop it on to my cheekbone over here. And look at that. It's identical. Identical. It just gives your skin the most beautiful natural glow. Look at that. You cannot tell the difference at all. Okay, you guys, we are wrapping up here with some lip products, and I'm just gonna use my lip liner in the, let's see, the Marc Jacobs Nudist, because this is just my favorite lip liner of life right now, and I don't wanna use anything else. And I actually don't have any Tom Ford lip liners anyway. And we're just gonna line my entire lip with this liner. Okay, so for my dupe of Tom Ford here. I have a bunch of the Tom Ford lip glosses. This is the lip gloss in the shade number 9 Aura. His lip glosses are really nice. They're pigmented, they're nice on the lips. I really like them. But this lip gloss is like $55 or so, I wanna say. It's expensive. I also love the Glow Skin Beauty. These lip glosses are amazing. Some of my favorites. They are super pigmented as well. They are very comfortable on your lips, and the ingredients are way better for you. So formula wise, they are very similar. Now these two colors are pretty much identical as well. Again, this is in Aura, the Tom Ford, and then the Glow Skin Beauty in Slipper. Literally identical. So how do I want to do this? Do I want to do one side and then one side, or top and bottom? Let's just do one side and one side. Let's try this. This is a really pretty pink, and we're just gonna do one side of my lips like that. So I know that looks really funny, but we're gonna put the other side of the Glow Skin Beauty in Slipper, and we'll do the other side. Do you see how identical that is? That is the final look, you guys. Can you really tell the difference between the Tom Ford side and the, clean, healthy makeup side? Honestly, in person, it looks identical. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments. I am so interested in what you guys have to say. So definitely, all of you watching, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think on both sides, and just give me your opinion. All right, so that is the final look, you guys. This video was so fun to make. I absolutely love doing videos like this, because if you love taking care of your skin, if you really want to take care of your skin, piling on makeup products that are full of alcohol and fragrance and chemicals, when you do that on a daily basis and you're just layering upon layer, all that type of makeup, you're not doing any justice for your skin. If you're taking care of your skin, you're using the best skincare products, then transitioning and using products that are cleaner, that are mineral, is just gonna make that extra bit of difference with how healthy your skin is. And as you can see, you can create amazing, beautiful looks that look just like higher end, expensive makeup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link and list all the products that I use, high-end, clean makeup. They will be all listed down below in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button, because it definitely helps out my channel so much, and it lets me know, the type of videos that you guys really want to see more of. And to wrap it up, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell notification right next to it so you get notified every time I post a video. And that is it, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.